Torridon hills in Scotland are remote, but also for those in the know, they're renowned to be one of the best places in Britain, if not the world, to ride. So just how good are they, and how good can an epic adventurous ride be here?
So thanks to Garmin and the help of the Edge 1030 Plus, we're going to find out ourselves.
We've headed to the Scottish Highlands for a 2-day ride through the heart of this epic landscape, finishing up at the sea and a wee dram at the waterfront pub in Applecross, looking across the Isle of Skye. The Torridon Hills in the northwest of the Scottish Highlands are a group of spectacular peaks, many over 3,000 feet high, and so take the title of Munros, named after Sir Hugh Munro, the first person who compiled the list of the biggest mountains in Scotland. Whilst our ride is epic, we won't actually be going quite high enough to bag at Munro ourselves, but that's not what we're here for. It's the amazing rock slabs and single track.
Oh my, they're so slippery.
Oh, that one is slippy.
Oh! Yeah! Yes, that's right. We're using the Garmin Edge 1030 Plus to navigate ourselves around these highlands trails, and without navigation here, you'll be very, very utterly screwed.
So I planned the routes using Komoot. I say planned, actually copied and pasted the GPX into Komoot because it's a pretty legendary route, this one. This is the Lollipop at Torridon.
Yeah.
So we are still going to follow, obviously, turn by turn navigation. So if you take the wrong turn here, go down the wrong valley, you'll be stuck in the middle of the wilderness.
You'll be
Lollipops, we've come up, now we're turning left, we're heading up, still a long way to go up the climb, down, and then we go round the back of that mountain and back up that valley over there, I guess, and then we ride back down the way we came. 40k.
40k.
1,000 metres.
Whoa.
Sounds big, not massive, but
No.
we've only ridden 5k so far.
And done 500?
Well, slow going, that is. I don't think we've done 500 yet.
My gosh, for 357 metres we've done. We've got another 300 to go.
Yeah.
We're going around a mountain.
It's tough, isn't it? Some of it is hiker bike, some of it's like mountain go. You have to go hard to get up it.
Yeah, oh, you do. Momentum is key when climbing on rocks like this, and clipped in. Talk about turns, Neil.
Yeah.
We're at a wide junction. We have to go that way.
Yeah.
All the way around this small lock in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Ready?
All right, let's do it. Torridon is renowned for being wild, with unpredictable weather and very remote, so we've got to be prepared. We've packed plenty of food and bike spares, 2 tubes and plenty of plugs each. The trails are super rocky. Spare jackets, phones and a first aid kit with emergency fall blankets just in case. The T-junction wasn't the T-junction I thought, so now we're at it. You can see that's the valley. We're going to be coming back up in a few hours' time probably. That's the way we're going, up there. But I've just looked at the Climb Pro. Blake, have you seen your Climb Pro?
I have got it up on mine, but
look. 283 metres. It's getting dark red out there somewhere.
Ox blood red, that is, Neil. Hiker bike. This is where it's at. There's not an adventure without carrying your bike up a mountain. We're coming up to this huge like void in the 2 mountains where we're gonna have to hike up through it into a valley so we can cross around this mountain here to get to the other side. It's damn, it's rough. Really rough. You can't ride this. Hey, Neil, We made it. That was tough.
The biggest hike I've done in a while.
Yeah. I reckon sit down, have some lunch, get some more energy, because this next bit, it's all downhill from here, baby. Downhill!
27 kilometers and almost 5 hours into the ride. The average speeds are really low just because the terrain is so challenging. A lot of hiker bike, a lot of really technical climbing, and even the descents aren't really that fast just because they're super gnarly and you really do feel exposed.
That was rock baby head central, man. So we fueled ourselves up for this big descent. This is probably the cherry on the top from all that hiking.
It's the biggest descent of the ride. It started off gnarly, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Super rocky and loose. You can see where it goes.
Snakes its way through this valley all the way down to a tarmac road, and then which we kind of get on to go around this big mountain, which we saw from the other side. And we're going to come up that valley and come back on ourselves.
Big ride, this.
Big ride.
I'm surprised how, well, it's taken us ages to get here, but it's big.
And the weather, man.
Liquid sunshine.
It is liquid sunshine, that's for sure. I'm taking it as liquid sunshine. I'll follow you, Neil.
On the descents, it's time to be pretty careful, not push too hard, but just take in the experience. It's such an amazing place. After a quick spin along the road, we turn right and head back into the hills, now climbing back up a huge valley towards a bothy.
So we stumbled upon a bothy.
Oh, hello.
We're in here checking it out. It's pretty cool. It's a mountaineering building where you can seek refuge if you're out there in the wilderness getting annihilated by weather. Oh, look at this. There's the toilet. There's the toilet there. See that?
It's a joke.
That there is a toilet. These are wicked. They're all over the place in the UK, and you can just come and take part, and then you've got to make sure you leave it how you saw it. You don't want to be ruining these places. Boom. Oh, yeah. And they've got scary people in them, like that guy. So, from the bothy, for a quick bite to eat, we're now quite high up next to this. A lock right in the top of the mountains. Hey, Neil? Beautiful, eh? The climb, to be honest, it's rough. It's super technical. But when you get onto a rhythm, oh man, it's the flipping best. But some bits you have to walk, because you cannot ride them. But this bit, whoa, that was deep. That was deep, I nearly went over the board. Oh, and that one. Cool though. Adventure, Neil, adventure. Oh man, that was the longest hiker bike of the day. And Neil, and we've joined the trail that we did. We've kind of completed. God, I'm so tired. We kind of completed the lollipop now. We've made a lollipop. We're gonna make that stick a little bit stronger to hold that lolly. So we've got to go back down. Neil, we've done it.
That's really hard, yeah. That was proper challenging.
Adventure. That's what that is. We've just come all the way from down there. All the way. Around that lock. We've still got a bit of climbing, but it's not very much.
Still 100 metres, still
100 metres.
100 metres of steepness to get up to the top, and then it's pretty much all downhill.
Downhill all the way to the vehicles, aka all the way to the pub. Day one, Neil, was an absolute epic trip.
It was a big day out.
It was like rain, wind, sunshine. Oh.
A lot of rain. We were dealing with mountain weather, weren't we, yesterday? Actually, I put a picture up on my Instagram last night, and some dude who'd ridden it recently said, don't take count of the miles. 1 mile up here equals like 3 on normal trail. It was hard work the whole way around, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And the predicted time to do it in was like 3.5 hours. It wasn't. We did it in 4
like
hours moving.
4 hours riding, we're filming. Yeah, it took us 8 hours. Oh.
Big day that was.
We're battling the wind today, southwesterly, a strong southwesterly. We're riding southwest.
We are heading southwest, so the headwind.
I reckon we got more chance of staying dry today, though.
I think so, but that wind chill is going to be cutting through our clothing like it's nothing. Like just going to cut through us like a razor blade. Anyway, enough chat.
40k, although only 600 metres climb today, so.
That sounds alright.
It does sound all right.
Day 2 started off with a fire road and a tarmac transition around the stunning coastline.
Alright, Neil. Okay. Of headwind.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, this.
It's going to be
It's
really
like
tough.
45 mile-an-hour gusts. We did bump into 2 other mountain bikers then who just attempted this and gave up.
Turned around at, well, not even at the top.
Because of the headwind.
Headwind.
And they were on e-bikes. But it's going to be...
That's why.
It's going to be hard. But it's not that far.
Into the wind, parts of the climb to Kenmore Path were unrideable. Not because of our tired legs, tough rocky steps, but the wind was knocking us off our wheels.
So windy. You cannot ride this. Imagine if you go the other way, how fast you'll be going. Hey, we've got how many kilometers left to go? We're at the top of the ridge line. Done that's the hardest bit. But now, you can hear us. We're going to go across this moorland, like right across this valley.
Less than 100 metres of climbing left that looked so close on the screen, but actually we're still 2 kilometres ahead. Our pace was so slow. Finally dropping into the descent down the Coffin Road and out of the cloud into the sunlight with the west coast of Scotland and the Isle of Skye visible in the distance, I felt good.
Something satisfying about sat here looking up that valley.
I still feel anxious because I know there's 3k left.
Yeah.
I know it's nothing, but I feel like until I'm done, I don't relax. But that was good.
That was good.
Saw some cows, bit of cow
Definitely
action.
saw some cows. There's a photo. But right up on top was nasty.
Oh man,
Nasty.
brutal headwind.
I don't know what we did to the wind to deserve that.
We've got to get to the sea, haven't we? To the seaside to see the Isle of Skye.
Yeah.
Then we're finished.
Do you want an M&M?
No thanks.
Okay.
What an epic couple of days in the Scottish Highlands. I finally got to ride some of those trails that I've seen so much in magazines and videos and read so much about, and it didn't disappoint. Some of those rock slab sections and some of that really exposed single track was just definitely something to tick off the bucket list, and a really good fun, adventurous couple of days with a great mate up in the Scottish Highlands, and I'm definitely coming back.
Done, Neil.
Done, Blake.
Yeah.
There's the Isle of Skye.
Look at that.
I got some great memories. I've done a trip over there before. It's amazing.
I can remember that ridge. Can you see it?
Oh, it is over there somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Young Danny McCaskill's Ridge. And the Talisker distillery up in there.
We need to go there.
Anyway, 4 hours, 18 minutes, 40 kilometres, 1,000 metres of climbing. More than I thought. That was hard.
It said it was going to be 600 metres of climbing, but it was
ended up being 1,000.
1,000 metres.
Bad news is, Blake, the world famous Applecross Inn, the only day it closes,
Oh,
Tuesdays,
Don't-
it's today. So there's no chance for a wee ram just yet. It looks beautiful.
It does.
We'll have to come back.
That ride, worth that. Worth that.
It's worth a view, but it'd be worth a beer as well, really.
I think I got enough energy in my Garmin to get us all the way back. 44%. That's been
Yeah,
good.
I know.
2 days with that.
Yeah, but my legs are done, so
Oh, yeah, my legs are done.
I'll do it. Give us a thumbs up. Also check out our commute page if you want to see the routes. I definitely recommend doing them.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate how hard day one is. It's
Yeah.
pretty tough,
100% day one is the hardest.
but it's brilliant. Epic couple of days in Torridon.
Yeah. Should we go and get whiskey ×3?
Yeah, from where?
I know a place.